What's going on, boxing world? It's your boy Martin Moreno, aka the Boxing Purist, Truth and Absolute channel. Here to give you guys my take on everything that's going on recently. So, first of all, y'all, we got a fight coming up this weekend that's going to be large. It's a big fight for Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. But all I keep reading, all over social media, all over YouTube, everywhere, is how much of a cherry picker Canelo is and how much he's ducking these other fighters. Which is crazy to me, man, because it seems to me that a lot of you guys are really stuck in your feelings and are not seeing things clearly. I get it. I see how that could happen. Sometimes we don't see the big picture of things. Therefore, we kind of turn into haters. I was there once upon a time. I was really young. I wasn't a huge fan of Floyd. Then I learned to appreciate Floyd, and now I'll tell you Floyd is the GOAT, in my opinion. But I want y'all to think about something. When you guys say that Canelo is ducking the 175 division, okay? Y'all got to remember, Canelo, what is he, 31, 32 years old or something like that? He's had a busy year. He's fought 4 times. Number 1 pound for pound, staying that active, it's unheard of. Y'all could say, oh, the opposition, this and that. Listen, you still got to get through a training camp. You still got to get inside that ring. A win is not promised in that ring, just like an injury could happen at any time during training camp and inside of that ring. But listen, y'all say cherry picker, jumping up 22 pounds, 32 pounds for a fight, cherry picking? Let me show you guys different examples of this. Imagine if once upon a time Manny Pacquiao would have jumped up in weight and faced Bernard Hopkins or a Jermaine Taylor. Maybe someone a little less than those guys. I don't know, a Winky Wright or something. Insane, right? Because there's so much of a size difference. Imagine Floyd, once upon a time, jumping up and fighting Mikhail Kessler, Carl Froch, Alan Green. Insane, right? That's a lot of weight for them to jump up. It doesn't have to be the best fighter, because guess what? At that weight class, the guy doesn't have to be a big banger or a great boxer to the guys in his division, because you're going to feel his hits. You're going to feel his punches. If he's that much bigger than you naturally, you're going to feel his punches. He doesn't have to have outstanding power in his division. When he's fighting a smaller guy, he's going to feel it. Canelo is taking that risk. Does he have to? Hell no, he doesn't have to, but he's doing it. He's 31 to 32, you guys. He's going to chase another belt. He's probably going to get it, given that he wins that fight against that Makabu guy. That guy's a tough dude. He's not the best cruiserweight in the world, but this is 32 pounds. I'm not sure what the weight limit is for that fight yet. Think about it, y'all. And you guys with these names, the Benavidez, the Andrade, the Charlos, Beterbiev, Demetrius Bivol, all these guys, it's like, when are these guys going to fight each other? And I get it, they call each other out, yada, yada. Listen, there's ways of doing it and making the fights happen. Crash each other's presses, troll them on social media, do what you got to do. These guys are so focused on making the big money fight against Canelo that they're not fighting each other, and they're putting their own careers at hope. How is it that the pound for pound champ, which is Canelo, is busier than all these other guys? They get on interviews, oh, I want Canelo, I want Canelo. You want a payday. There's steps that you need to take in order to get there. All right? The same thing with Floyd once upon a time. Oh, I want Floyd, I want Floyd, I want Floyd. It does not work like that. It does not work like that. You got to earn your stripes to earn those fights. You know what I'm saying? And realistically, Benavidez, Charlo, in my opinion, those guys don't pose a threat to Canelo. Andrade, on the other hand, he's a stud. That man, I'm a fan of Andrade because the dude could box. That guy right there is difficult. He's dangerous. I think he could pose some problems to Canelo, given that Father Time has not caught up to him. You know, Father Time catches up to everybody, and that guy's not an active fighter. He's just not an active fighter. We could say that no one wants to fight him, this and that. When it comes down to it, he's just not active, and that hurts you inside the ring, especially in a world-class stage like against someone like Canelo. So I really think that we all just need to appreciate what's in front of us right now instead of trying to bring these guys down, because I'm not in the boxing ring. A lot of you guys aren't in the boxing ring. So when we say these things, what are we really saying? We want to see Canelo lose. The same time, once upon a time, it was, oh, Manny Pacquiao for Floyd Mayweather. I'm saying, oh, it's this guy, it's that guy. What were we really saying? We want to see them lose. Right? They fight the guy that we said would beat him, and afterwards we make all kinds of excuses, just like we do with Canelo right now. right? Once upon a time, he would never fight Triple G. Never fight Triple G. He fought him twice. In my opinion, Canelo lost the first fight, but he fought him twice. Came back, redeemed himself, beat him the second time, right? He jumped up and fought Kovalev, and a lot of you guys say Kovalev wasn't the same. Okay, if he wasn't the same, then how come these other guys aren't throwing their name out there to try to fight a Kovalev? Demetrius Andre, the Charlo brothers, how come they're not trying to jump up and fight Kovalev if he's washed up? Kovalev is a name. The casual boxing fan, if you say they're fighting the Crusher, they might even pay for that fight. How come they're not doing it? Because there's levels to this game, and the word I'm looking for, there's sacrifices and there's risks that need to be taken that not everybody is willing to take. Canelo jumping up to cruiserweight is a huge, huge risk that he's obviously willing to take. It's time for us to start appreciating, y'all. Appreciate Canelo's greatness. Quit being biased. Quit being biased, because guess what? Being biased in any sport, you're going to lose out on a lot of greatness. It's what tends to happen. When you're so close and you just want to bash the other guy and that's all you're thinking about, you're not going to see that chapter in boxing play out because your bias did not let you. All right? So I just had to say this, man, because I feel like this is all that's going on all over the internet. Appreciate greatness. Right now we have Canelo. Before Canelo we had Floyd. Stop hating, start appreciating, and enjoy the sport, man. That's what it's all about. So I wanted to give you guys my take on that. I hope that you guys are having a great night. This is your first time seeing one of my videos. I hope you like this video. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think on the matter when, you know, the cherry picking and this and that. Oh, there's one more thing. There's a lot of fighters out there. I've seen Timothy Bradley. I've seen all kinds of fighters saying, oh, Canelo orchestrated fight, this and that. None of those guys talking all that mess ever jumped up this much weight in order to fight a bigger guy. It doesn't matter who it was. None of them ever did it. None of them were the draw that Canelo is. All right? Another thing. I feel like Canelo, a lot is taken from him, just like Floyd, because they don't take a lot of punishment in fights. Right? You guys want to see them in a war. You guys want to see them get banged up. Listen, you don't get points for taking punches to the face. You don't get points for having a busted nose, for getting dropped on the floor. There's no points for that. It entertains you guys, but in the real world of boxing, which is hit and don't get hit, it doesn't score you any points. All right? So anyhow, tell me what you guys think. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Drop a comment. I'll answer you back. Have a great night. God bless y'all. And again, y'all appreciate the sport. Appreciate greatness. Peace.